What are your expectations, if any, after the conclusion of the asset quality review by the ECB? Do you see any potential impact on the level of opportunity around Southern Europe?
Yeah, well, Internos has just published a paper on this very subject, which you can get off the website when you leave. But basically what it says is we believe that it will have a serious impact and that the Italian and Spanish domestic banks will have to start clearing portfolios. And, Robert Walters and the ECB that's doing this enormous review, Robert Walters, what I'm talking about, the big American consultant, I think it's going to have serious impacts on the valuations of the assets and the loans that particularly Italian banks have been holding. So our theory is we are going to see quite a significant unbundling of loans.
Oversupply, so? Or?
Don't know. That I don't know, but
potentially.
I think, potentially. So it's coming.
So that's going to create some opportunities specifically in the Italian market?
Yeah, for Americans probably.
I think maybe being a bit more polemic here, but if I'm not so sure what is going to happen, but I know what should happen if the AQR is already done. And I guess the major impact shouldn't be in the southern European countries, because to some extent, maybe Italy and Spain, but to some extent I think they've been already pretty much under the radar, and I think they have had to make quite an effort already in writing down impairments. I think there are other geographies which haven't been so much under the radar, but have problems. Those are the ones that should have a direct effect if the AQR is properly done. And there are big countries in Europe that haven't done the exercise. There are discussions about France. There might be, bigger or not as big, but I think we all have some doubts about the transparency of the system. And maybe being a bit polemic, to some extent Germany as well, in the banking system. It's a very, very strong economy for sure, growing, but there are banks which have some issues in the balance sheets, and nobody has to talk about it. And if the AQR is done objectively, I think that should come, and it will be good for them, in my opinion.